Hey, so I've been thinking a bit about my intentions for this channel, and I think a good way to explain what I've kind of been doing so far is um, building or I guess starting to build a spiritual Rosetta Stone, which sounds a little like dramatic even, but I think my idea is to kind of talk enough about each of the topics that I was talking about. Um, yeah, talk enough about each one that I can essentially like build like a working model of each one that is complex enough to talk about um, kind of like overlapping concepts. And I think I'm gonna kind of like put a pause on that part of the project because I think it's gonna be harder to do than I thought. Because part of the idea was to take like a concept like the like planes of existence, that sort of thing, and talk about it from the perspective of like all the different topics. And I think it would work well because like for that example, the like Buddhism has a bunch of like heavens that you can be reborn into, and like the Law of One has the eight densities, and shamanism has like the upper world and the lower world. And so I think these there's a lot of potential for this idea of like forming these like big idea systems where like whatever angle you approach it from, it's talking about the same thing. It can kind of like a Rosetta Stone, like it would form a way of translating between the different languages, like the different models. But I'm realizing that is going to be a little bit harder to do than I thought, at least in like a really complete form. I think it would have to be almost like a book or something like that. But it's definitely not something I'm giving up on. It's just kind of like if like that's like the end goal. I need to figure out like a more direct path to it. But but yeah, I think for now I'm gonna kind of transition the channel to just doing a lot of different topics and not sticking to like the five topics I was doing before. And and yeah, I think kind of the main rationale for this is I I want to make videos about things that I'm like thinking about like that day or like that week, and just things that I feel motivated to talk about. And the fact is, I'm not actively reading the Law of One, and I feel like my experience with Buddhism and shamanism are both more grounded in the past than in the present. So I think I'm just gonna kind of make videos of like whatever random topic I'm thinking about, and it'll probably settle into a flow of like having maybe like five or so topics that I do like multiple videos on. But there's also some chance it will just be like every video is a completely new thing. But yeah, I think it'll work well because the way the YouTube stuff seems to go is that it's not as like cumulative as I was kind of expecting it to be. Like it's not going to be the sort of thing where I make a video about Buddhism and the next video about Buddhism is like building on the previous one. Because I could do it that way, but that only really works if someone like clicks on the previous video first and then the second video next, and like the person has to like care enough about the topic to remember what I talked about in the first one. And I don't know. I mean, I guess on some level I should aim high and expect that people watching my videos are going to be like dedicated viewers, but I think it's a little unrealistic to expect the majority of the audience to be that way. So I think I'll kind of stick to um, like explaining things from the ground up in every video, and just yeah, just kind of directing it towards people who are only watching one video, but doing my best to like make the videos complete enough that it still gets to like the depth of whatever topic it is. But yeah, I'll just see how it flows. See how it goes as I proceed. But yeah, I'll about to make another video that's about an actual topic, but I guess that's about it for the channel update. Peace.